Hey, were you lonely on Valentine's Day? Well, then I have the perfect game for you. Start by making your character, and voila, not lonely anymore. Hey guys, what's up? Today I'll be giving a first impression on Conan Exiles. If you don't know anything about the game, it is an open world survival game set in Conan the Barbarian's savage world. It came out in early access January 30th, and that is when I first bought the game and planned on covering it. But for the first couple days it was really unplayable for me. The server lag was so bad I couldn't even kill a simple little rabbit. So I decided to wait a couple weeks, and it has improved enough for me to at least try it out. The key to me was to find a server that you wanted to play on and find the lowest ping possible. Let's just jump right into it. Conan Exiles is a lot of fun and really time consuming. You start in the world naked, literally, and everything wants to kill you. Every single thing. The character creation is kind of meh at the moment. The only thing you will really want to do is go to the end and, size yourself accordingly. Your first step after your character is created will be to find some goddamn pants, because no matter how big you made your little fella, he's gonna get cold and sand is gonna get everywhere. Once your pants are made, go ahead and take a look around and find where you want to start surviving. The world is a decent size, and if you get away from the first oasis, you can build and go hours without seeing another player. Even when the server I was playing on had 60 people where I built my base, I saw maybe one guy run by all night. Build anything in the game, you're gonna need to start collecting resources. If you are familiar with survival games, you know what to expect. Gather up some trees, mine some rocks, and beat up some animals for hides. Things do start to get more intense as you need to travel to faraway places to find that next material that you need. The mining is especially fun due to the rock breaking down with each swing. Adds a little bit of flavor to the grind. As you do anything in the game, you will gain XP and level up. This will give you points to put into various skills such as strength, encumbrance, vitality, etc. You also get points to unlock new armor, weapons, craftables, and buildings. Building in-game is my favorite part, and I have spent the majority of my time decking out my fortress. It has dummy-proof instructions that tell you which way to place certain things, and so far has been a breeze to use. It is very rewarding to upgrade your base to the next tier, and you feel that your hard work has paid off. The best part is that you can build up the side of a mountain or a giant tree. This opens up so many more options. The only downside for this is in PvP, where a lot of people build up on these mountains and then delete their stairs so nobody can raid their base. I know, dicks, right? Luckily, the admins on my server have made strict rules against this, but it can be quite annoying. To craft in Conan Exiles, you need to have the right workbench unlocked and build it. Then go and click on it and you'll be able to build armor, smelt ore, or tan hides. You can also find tribes out in the world, and if you go bash one of these NPCs with a club until he or she is unconscious, then you can take them back to your base and place them on the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Pain, and break their will. After you've broken them, you can send them to work. If you captured an archer, put him somewhere up high to have him rain arrows down on your foe. If you caught a blacksmith, put them near your blacksmithing table and you'll be able to craft their race-specific weapons and armors. These thralls also have different levels, up to 4 I believe. Higher levels will obviously be harder to capture, but will be stronger. Combat is comparable to Skyrim, in which for some can either be a hit or a miss. Personally, I'm in between. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. You can dodge, block, and use ranged attacks, all which feel really clean and smooth as long as you aren't experiencing that server lag. As far as single player aspect of the game goes, you will mainly be surviving, building, exploring, and yeah, that's about it. There are quite a bit of caves and villages to be explored, but most offer little reward other than a short narration. There is a variety of NPCs in game, and you will come across different ones in different places of the map. Some are pushovers, like these little demented Oompa Loompa looking things, and others are like this giant fucking rhino that runs and tramples the shit out of your ass. PvP mostly comes down to who has the better armor, stats, and more people rather than skill, which is kinda disappointing, but is why I would suggest getting some friends on or joining a clan. If you have no friends, then you can simply ask if the server you are playing on has any openings, and there are usually a couple people that are wanting to group up or recruit you. Being in a clan has many perks, including protection, social aspect, being able to build a huge ass fortress, and going on group raids. Finding rival clans and crushing their proudly made structures is a ton of fun, and being able to talk some smack while you do it is even more enjoyable. I personally love to play on PvP servers because it gives me purpose to build my base into that perfect defensive structure. I also like the fear of being ganked not only by NPCs but by a real life person that thinks he's tough. Yeah, we know the guy. The server I play on has some pretty cool people on it, and most will let those who are just starting out get their base up and upgraded before they come and challenge. But there are obviously douchebags, like I mentioned, that like to be better than you and will kill you just for the pleasure. Because let's be honest, obviously you have nothing he needs while you're just starting out. What does he want? My leaf pants or something? Get out of here. A big reason to have alliances with other people. Graphics aren't anything, crazy or groundbreaking, but they work. There are some texture pop-ins here and there, but it is early access. Yeah, nothing too crazy. At night it gets pretty dark, forcing you to use a torch to keep from running into a hungry hyena or walking off the side of a cliff. Now just a quick recap, I'll throw out the pros and cons. Pros, base building. The base building is a ton of fun and very satisfying to upgrade your keep. Full nudity. Full nudity allows you to be, fully nude. Clans are a great way to protect yourself and chat with some friends while you survive. The PvP brings a bigger purpose and is fun to coordinate attacks with friends. And the thralls, capturing thralls to put them to work on your base is fun and a unique feature. Now onto the cons. The animal NPCs can either be a huge threat or none at all. It really is always a mystery to me. There are still instances of server lag that can get quite annoying. Douchebags that like killing the little guy for pleasure and can ruin someone's first steps into the wasteland. Overall guys, I enjoyed Conan Exiles a lot, more than I anticipated, and I'm glad I came back to give it another shot. I would recommend this game if you're a fan of open world survival games or just like to build bases. I wouldn't recommend to those that are under 17 because there are boobies. You know your mama gonna whoop your ass if she sees you playing this. There is an option to turn off nudity, but you know the temptation is too real. Well, that's enough of that. Have a good one, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more first impressions, and until next time, this is Death Chill signing off.